Hello, everyone. My name is Courtney McGriff. I'm a member of the Fifth Centennial Missionary Baptist Church. This history, to me, means, again, the beginning of all things. It's the beginning of civilization because, again, we're the incubators of civilization. Women carry everything. Women are the carriers of life. And so to me, that encompasses all of history, that we literally carry the DNA, again, which we share DNA with men, whatever, but we are the ones that carry life. So women's history is everything because it starts with us. The woman that inspires me is the Queen Mother herself, Thelma Roberts, my mom, who is the greatest woman, as we always say, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. She is a woman that she carries so much wisdom, and she loves to share wisdom with everyone. And I can't help but to share the wisdom that she's imparted in me with everyone. And I am glad to know that I am an extension of her and that I'm able to even just share with others the knowledge that she's given me, and again, to know to be yourself, know how to act at all times, that there's a season for everything. She definitely rides that out, and that, again, it's a time for everything, and that she is just a woman that definitely keeps everybody together, because some of you know who she is. When you're in her company, you know how a person comes around and they demand respect instantly. She's that woman. And so you just give that to her. And so I love that about her, that she's a woman that respects herself, number one. So therefore, when others come around, you respect as well. And you know how to be in the company of her, and you want to be great like she is. Don't make someone else's hell your hell. I live by that every day because it's a real thing. Know what is yours. Know what to carry. Know what not to carry. Know when to help. Know when not to help. Let God be God. Because if we continue to try to do everything and be a help, because especially as women, we want to be everything to everybody. But we have to know what balance is as well. Let God be God, and don't allow someone else's hell to become your hell. Because also, another mantra, I'd rather be crazy than to be driven crazy. Accept your crazy too. It's okay. Challenges that we face today as women, again, I really believe it's us being who we are. We're still kind of walking kind of like that tightrope of knowing who to be in what situation. And I really think that's a challenge, but it shouldn't have to be. But to know who you are and to live who you are and to live out loud. When I say that, though, because again, everything begins with God. And again, word says, if he goes before us, who can be against us? So if we allow him to go before us, then some of those challenges are actually dismissed. But the challenges that we face are, we're really not allowed and we're not accepted a lot of times, because we still kind of live in that patriarchal society where a woman should know their place and that we should have our voices heard when only it's convenient to be heard, or that it's help or beneficial. So I think those are the challenges that we still face, because we still have to fight so hard to be heard and fight so hard to be accepted, when a lot of times, when known fact, we outnumber the men. Just roll with us. I promise you we'll make it okay. My younger self is, Courtney, it's okay to share. It's okay not to hold everything. when they say what happens in this house stays in this house, don't try to hold everything. Some things you have to actually let out. Some things you have to be, have to let known, so that you won't have to carry it by yourself. And so it will actually open up a lot of doors for you that were closed. So it will make the way easier for you to know that it's okay to walk in your truth and to walk in everything that God has given you, and not to dumb yourself down to everybody just so that they can be comfortable because they're intimidated by what you carry. To love, and more so to love myself. That's the biggest lesson, because once you really are comfortable with who you are and comfortable in the skin that you're in, because as many of us may not want to admit it, that's almost a daily struggle, because we're going to always find those little things that are wrong and those little imperfections that we always want to change or alter in some type of way, be it our weight, our hair, because we all go through the changes. But when you are able to love literally every part, even the differences, even the weaknesses, when you're able to even love those parts, it's no limit in what you can do. And then actually you'll find it easier to love others as well, and that you won't put up those walls that aren't necessary in having relationships with other people.